Hey kids, Puppet Steve here, and on today's groovy episode, we're going to be looking at some Bendy and the Ink Machine Blacklight Plush.
Whoa, wait a minute! Bendy and Ink Machine Blacklight Plush? I didn't agree to this!
Oh man, really? Oh, that's a shame because these things look really cool.
What, really? Oh man, I thought they looked terrible!
Yep, you might think so, but they actually look pretty cool. And I'm super excited because today, well, we've got the entire first set for us to look at here today on the Puppet Steve channel. And if you're a fan of the Five Nights at Freddy's series, well, you'll know that they did a similar thing last year when they made Blacklight plushies of all their favorite characters. Yep, and last year we got 6 in all, which were multi-variations of Freddy and Foxy here. And the cool thing about these plushies is that they work under the blacklight, giving them an extra dimension of fun. Ah, yeah, love it. And now, since it's 2019, well, it's Bendy and the Ink Machine's turn because they've got their full set of Blacklight plushies coming at you this fall. I gotta say, looking at old Bendy here, this is gonna be one awesome looking series. And yep, here we have the first plush of good old Bendy, the main character. And you can see he's all different colors as the original Bendy here. Oh man, he's pretty much the exact same, only with different material that'll react under the blacklight. It's really cool because instead of having all blacks and whites, well, we've got all kinds of purples. Neat. So I guess they substituted black for purple, and for the face, they substituted the white with this really cool yellow color. Love it. And to add some more color to this character, well, they made the face pink in color, which kind of gives it a nice retro cool look. Alright, so since I hyped this plushie up, I can't wait to turn out the lights and see what happens. Alright, there we go. Now let's fire up the old blacklight here and see what he looks like. Ah, cool. I love it. Yep, that face is really illuminated with that yellow. And I'm not sure if the camera's really picking it up, but the purple is turned into a interesting pink-like color. Now, it doesn't react too much to the blacklight here, but I gotta say the face really pops. So yep, I gotta say this is a pretty cool plush, especially because that face lights up. And if we take the original Bendy here and put him under the blacklight, you see that, well, he doesn't really react that much. I mean, the white part lights up a little bit, but not like the yellow. Oh man, that's awesome. But it's a shame that the gloves don't light up. But like I said, this camera doesn't really pick it up that well. But as for the face, yep, it picks it up very well. Oh man, I love it. You know what's cool is the yarn turns like a red color, making this one look really ominous.
Yeah, I'm gonna get ya!
See, I told ya. But I gotta say, having the face that lights up on this plushie really makes this one pop. It really makes this a cool plushie. And what's cool is even if we have a light on and have the black light in front of it, his face still glows in the dark there. I just love how that works out too.
Just what we need, another Bendy, the one that glows in the dark, to steal away all my fans. Sorry, buddy, looks like I'm making you obsolete. Oh yeah? I'll show you who's obsolete. Bendy forever!
Oh, for crying out loud, Bendy, stop getting so jealous. Alright, now it's time to check out another Blacklight plush, and this time we've got good old Boris the Wolf. Oh man, just check out this plushie. This is another colorful one that has a yellow face, gotta like that. And just like with the old Blacklight Bendy here, we've got pink stitching, which under the blacklight will make him look ominous too. Oh, I love it. And it looks like they also carried the theme of making all the black parts purple, because if we look at the original Boris here, we see, yep, looks like the same exact figure, but they made this one even more colorful to react under the black light. And as you can see, instead of white overalls, we now have green overalls. And just like what they did with Bendy, well, we've got blue gloves and blue shoes. Alright, that's different. And another cool thing they did is put pink buttons on this guy. Oh man, I'm sure that'll react really nicely under the black light. And let's see, we didn't look at the hang tag for Bendy, but we'll look at him for Boris here. And let's see. Oh, cool, I like the logo. It says Blacklight Plush, Boris the Wolf. Let's see, I bet Bendy's looks the same thing. And yep, cool. So there's both hang tags side by side, looking cool as ever. But alright, enough of that. Let's check out this Boris underneath the blacklight and see how well he lights up. Alright, cool. Now let's turn on this blacklight and see what he looks like. And bam! Holy cow, look at him glow in the dark. Just like with Bendy, his face lights up all yellow-like, and even his overalls light up too. So yep, looks like all the greens and the pinks and the yellows light up, whereas the blues and purples really don't. And I think I like how they did that because, well, I wouldn't want this glowing in the dark because that's supposed to be black. And the same thing with good old Bendy here. All I really want to see is their faces light up, and they do that beautifully once you put both plush side by side. Okay, time to look at our third plushie here, and if you like Alice Angel, well, you're in luck because, well, we get a blacklight version of her too. Holy cow, she looks fantastic. Ha, I'd love all the colors on this one. Let's see, we get the same yellow face with the pink stitching. That's really cool. And we get a pink bow tie with a green dress. So let's see, it looks very similar to what they did with Boris here. So yep, pretty cool. And just like with the other characters, we get blue gloves, blue shoes. And let's see if we check out the hair. Well, since it's supposed to be black on this plushie here, they made that purple, so that makes sense. The horns are pink. Oh, that's gonna look cool under the blacklight, as is the halo. So yep, they did all kinds of different color variations over the original, which makes this one look awesome. Alright, cool. So as you can see, it's the same plushie, but only made with colors that'll react under the blacklight. So let's turn this light off. Alright, cool, and see what's in store for us when we turn on this blacklight. And holy cow, look at her glowing! Oh, I love it! Oh, we got the yellow face, and the dress looks cool. But what really steals the show is those devil horns and halo on top of her head. Oh man, I love it. And boy, they really stand out on this plushie. And I gotta say, if we put all three of these plushies together in one place, look at them under the blacklight, holy cow, they look fantastic. And there's our main crew of Boris, Bendy, and Alice. Alright kids, so as you might remember, when they released the Bendy and the Ink Machine Series 1 plush, they only released 3 figures, which were the main characters. But you'll be happy to know, when it comes to the Blacklight plush, well, they've changed things up to have 4 characters in the first series. And if you're wondering what this last character is, well, it should be no surprise because it's that dreaded Ink Demon. Oh, look at that. I gotta say, I love this plush already, especially when we compare it to the original. Oh yeah, yep. The same exact plush, only different colors. And as you can see, since he's all black, well, this one's mainly all purple. Alright, I love what they did with the face here. Because all around the purple, well, we get blue stitching. That's pretty neat. And then we get yellow face underneath that with pink stitching for the mouth. So yeah, a lot of colors going on there. And we've got a really cool pink bow tie there. We also get the same blue gloves. It's pretty cool. And that is a really cool Ink Demon plush coming at you from Series 1. So let's turn out the lights here and see what this plushie does when we turn on the black light. And holy cow, he looks fantastic. As you come to expect, the purple and blue colors don't really show up, but the other colors do. We've got that cool ominous face being covered by ink, and that cool bow tie, which steals the show when it comes to this plush. And I gotta say, when we put him in with the other Blacklight plush, we got a really cool looking Series 1 going here. You know what? I think they did a better job on these guys here than they did on the Five Nights at Freddy's characters they did last year. Because as you can see, well, these things totally glowed in the dark, even the parts that really shouldn't. Whereas if we look at the Bendy and the Ink Machine plush, well, they have all kinds of parts that don't glow in the dark, and, well, that's how it should be. Because it makes the parts that do glow in the dark stand out that much better. So I gotta say, good job, Fat Mojo. Even though this is your first set, boy, you did a fantastic job on these things. Now, if you like these Blacklight plushes as much as I do, then you'll be happy to know that they're also making a Series 2.
Wait a minute. They're making a Series 2 of these plushies?
Yep, and we're getting all new characters too. Because while at Toy Fair, well, I got the whole lowdown of what's going on with these Blacklight plushies. And when I asked them how many they were making, they said, well, at least 12 so far.
Whoa, wait a minute, 12?
Yep, that's what I said. I was like, holy cow, you've got enough for like 3 sets there. And of course, that's when I found this picture online, which spoils a couple of those characters. Oh man, check it out. We're getting cool characters like the Butcher Gang and Brute Boris. Oh yeah, they look puppet-tastic too. Oh, I can't wait for these to come out. So if you want a sneak peek of what's coming in the next 2 sets of the Bendy and Ink Machine Blacklight plush, well, there they are. Awesome. Now, one thing I should probably mention is that Funko currently is releasing all these Blacklight figures in their minifigure line. And I'm not sure if they're going to do the same thing with the Bendy and the Ink Machine figures, but I think if these plushies sell really well, it's something that they'll probably explore in the future, because as you know, they've got all kinds of minifigures that, well, they can turn into Blacklight minifigures. Oh man, I think they would look really neat. And I'm really curious to see how they look in a Blacklight form. But alright kids, at any rate, here's the first series of the Bendy and the Ink Machine Blacklight Plush coming at you, which will be appearing at Walmarts and Targets in the next couple of weeks. So make sure you keep your eyes peeled because these things look great when you turn the lights out and put them under a black light. Oh yeah!